First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Atlanta Falcons. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And we are underway here in Atlanta. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. He's going to test this secondary right away. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They'll look to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown, Atlanta. Touchdown, number 9 for the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now Williams. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room past the 35. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. On the bootleg, it's, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. James Pierce getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
They'll put Loveland in motion. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 56 yards. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Terrific return. He's taken down. Just shy of midfield.
At their own 46-yard line.
Hey, pass the 60.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 18. It's a big run by Robinson. 36 yards. So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 Eagles.
Another run here for Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to have that Falcons first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Robinson. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, downfield is Noel. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Now give on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he can't get away. Down he goes back to the 16. Big Ed Oliver. He works his way in, and a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll put Loveland in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field.
A 33-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-10 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
19, Tiger, 19.
The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
19. 70 Lions. Take over.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 40, 70. Ready.
Back to throw. That is balled in at the 5. And he's in. What a drop. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Moody's extra point is good. And the Falcons are out to a 21-10 lead.
Bears 10. Jake Moody.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room across midfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears are back within 4. It's 21-17.
Bears 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Bring money up to a whole nother level.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Into space. To the 20. And he will score. Great London. Touchdown, Falcons. afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and down he goes. James Pierce. He gets in to record his second sack of this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. That's goal. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
33-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down. Williams. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And
it is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You've got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Here's Smith to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 9. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
19, Tiger, 19, left leg, 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. He'll turn and hand this one off. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go, set. Liking 18. Let's go.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this time, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Bears.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short. Gets a fresh set of downs. And now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bears first down.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. And that's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons will take over at their own 14-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Now a timeout. That's their first. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Again, working deep downfield. That is hard. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught by the tight end. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run with Robinson, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The third quarter begins with a run. And he's going to have a Bears first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Watch out.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Now he'll air one out, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bears. It's his third touchdown catch this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Bears go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Smash! Let's go now.
They're running here with Robinson. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
It's first down, and they'll run. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And and a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Bears.
Burden, the man on the move. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Wilt, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And some good blocking, stringing them. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
On third down, it's Williams. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And Oliver, he's aimed to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play.
2 yards on the pickup.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. And Oliver, he gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Williams. Moving to his right. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now, faking the give. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
At the 11-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
70 Lions. Check smash, check smash. 60 Bison, 60.
He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Here's Williams. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get about 5.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. That ball incomplete at the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. First down. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerstill. And the Falcons are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the ground, it's Robinson. Inside the 25. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Moody's extra point is good. And the Falcons will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Moving to his left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away at him.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Jalen Walker. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
Here we go, set.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. Here's cut.
Back to throw. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a yard.
Come on, set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. He works free, break side. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
62. Bears 41.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the toss, they'll run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A run, it's Bigsby, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
3rd down, they go with Bigsby. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Chicago.
More often than not, Mike, when a team decides to keep the ball on the ground on a 3rd and long like this, typically the next play is either a punt or a field goal. But give credit here to this play caller. He saw something in the defense, gives the ball to his back, and he's able to pick up big yardage and the first down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Let's go. Black, 95.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here we go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Check, huh?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ready,
2nd and 11.
53. Ready.
They'll go down to a knee.
Let's go now.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Ready.
They will take a knee here. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.